The Arizona State women's tennis team came into today's match off a 2-week break, and that break proved to be nothing but beneficial as they swept the San Jose State Spartans, showing them just what the Lady Devils had to offer. Welcome into WCSN's continuing coverage of ASU gymnastics. We're down here in Tucson at the McKale Center at the University of Arizona. I'm Nick Wicksman, alongside me Tyler Paley. Now Tyler, the Arizona State men's basketball team hoped to come into their last homestand and get their 20th win on the season. And well, they did just that, outscoring the Washington State Cougars 69-57. In another spectrum, get this, a federal appeals court struck down a piece of Federal Communications Commission legislation. That's a mouthful. Welcome into WCSN's continuing coverage of ASU gymnastics. He's Joe Constantine. I'm Nick Wicksman. Now, Joe, we saw all the articles, all the coverage about the big three, the all-arounds for ASU gymnastics in Maselli, Salas, and Alex. But for you, who flew under the radar and still made an impact for this team this season?
With a look at the world of politics, here's Nick Wicksman.
Thanks, Sam. Late last year, President Barack Obama openly stated that he believes pot is no more harmful than alcohol. Well, the Justice Department seems to be agreeing with the president. Carson and company look to add yet another win on Saturday night as they face the University of Washington here in Tempe at 9 p.m. From Wells Fargo Arena, I'm Nick Wicksman, Sun Devil Sports Night. Guys, I've been here to bring you Street and Greet for the last few semesters, and well, this is my last time on camera for Walter Cronkite Sports Network and CSL in general as I'm graduating, so we thought it'd be nice to do a nice mashup. It's been great to bring you Street and Greet. Check out the best of Street and Greet.
I got a call from Coach Mike Ditka with the Saints at the time. That was his first year.
Life after the NFL.
So I talked to Coach Gruden. I'm like, listen, I need to retire.
Many think it's glamorous and luxurious,
But Arizona, I just love it.
but for one former Sun Devil and New Orleans Saint, it's just as relaxing and quaint as he would like.
I'm not making a lot of money, but I do have free time to go watch my kids play sports, pick them up from school.
Keith Poole opened his training facility after he retired in 2001 and says it's given him more than what he expected.
I could do something else and probably make a lot more money, but I like the freedom of going wherever I want to go when I want to go.
Poole's career wasn't about the glamour.
It's funny, we were driving to my daughter's soccer tournament a few months ago, and the Cardinals were practicing out in their stadium. And I drove by, I'm like, hey guys, there's the Cardinals. My daughter looks at me and says, oh my gosh, can we go by there? I've never seen a real football player. It's kind of like, so they don't consider me a pro football player.
But that doesn't mean he's not proud of his accomplishments.
I'm most proud of the little things, like the fact that I played with Pat Tillman, the Jake Plumbers, all the other stuff I don't even really care about. Touchdowns, we won games and stuff, but it's just the people I met, the relationships I built, the fact that Pat Tillman was one of my best friends, and just stuff like that makes you proud. That everything I did in my life led me to my kids, having those kids with my wife. So I wouldn't change anything because it would change them.
In Chandler, I'm Nick Wicksman, Cronkite News.